When we make decisions, we think that we engage in objective reasoning. We think that we carefully assess all the available information and then make informed decision about the subject or idea or belief. What if I was to tell you that most of the time, instead of objective reasoning, what you do, you actually engage in something called motivated reasoning? The analogy that I would like to use to illustrate motivated reasoning is analogy of immune system. We could think about motivated reasoning as a psychological immune system of our mind. One of the features of this immune system is protection and maintenance of what we already believe in. Holding two opposing ideas in your mind is psychologically uncomfortable and stressful. Therefore, our psychological immune system is there to deal with that psychological conflict and is there to help us to reduce the emotional discomfort and stress. The way our brain does that is by employing a number of different strategies, also called biases. Things like confirmation bias, which is a tendency to search for information that confirms what we already believe in. Bias information assimilation is the way our mind interprets information so it can fit to our pre-existing beliefs. Also, motivated skepticism is one of its features, which is a mistake of applying more skepticism to the claims that disagree with our held beliefs, and at the same time uncritically accept the ideas that reinforce what we already believe in. All of these tactics are used by our psychological immune system to protect our mind, to increase certainty, to reduce uncertainty. So this system is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's there to protect us. But as a result, what it does, it leads to a strong inflexibility in the way we hold our beliefs and in the way we think. Often, when we engage in a conversation, when we engage in a disagreement, we think that the decisions that we're making are based on available information. I'm here today to tell you that this is not the case. I'm here today to tell you that the opposite is true. The research suggests that rather than engaging in objective reasoning and carefully analyzing all the information available, what we tend to do, we start with the conclusion and then we find the information that supports it. Any information that potentially threatens our belief or our idea is being discarded through the number of different tactics that I've talked about before. And it's not that we're doing all these things consciously. Most of these tactics are used on a subconscious level. Therefore, we're not even aware that this is what we're doing. A good example to illustrate motivated reasoning is a mask wearing. Throughout the pandemic, we saw formation of two different camps. On one hand, we've got people who strongly believe in efficacy of wearing masks and all the benefits that comes with it. And on the other hand, we've got people who completely disapprove wearing masks and say that they don't work and they're a complete waste of time and money. On one side, we've got people calling others conspiracy theorists. On the other side, we've got people calling others to be brainwashed. And the reality is that both of these people have access to the same type of information, but both of them choose to interpret information in a different way. Not only that, as they become more entrenched in their beliefs, what they do, they start to exposing themselves to the information that will reinforce more and more what they already believe, and they find information that potentially disproves the other people. And just to be clear, I'm not here to take anyone's side. I'm here to tell you that everything that you believe in is grounded in your assumptions. The only way to change the way you see the world, the only way to become more objective is by questioning your assumptions, is by always thinking that what if I'm wrong? What if other people know something that I don't know? So the question is, why would it be important for you to learn what the motivated reasoning is? What's the potential benefit? And I guess that you have to ask yourself a question. How important it is for you to learn what's really there? If it's important enough, then you're going to have to start taking active steps to mitigate the impact of motivated reasoning on the way you think about the world. One thing you have to understand and you have to accept uncritically is that every single thing you do and you think is grounded in your assumptions. Until you accept that, there's nothing you can do to make a difference. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like that. If you're interested in other biases, you may want to consider either that video or that one. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.